everybody, what's going on? Now, for the first time ever on my YouTube channel, I am doing a Dragon Ball Fusion World gameplay episode, video, whatever you want to call it. This is actually the first time that I'm doing this, and I've been playing Fusion World probably for since the beginning of the year, but I wanted to record my first video because I needed it to be a Broly deck, so that's what I'm bringing to you today. So the set's been out for a couple weeks now in paper, and I think it's been almost a week since it came out on the digital client. And so what I'm going to be doing in this video is I'm kind of like testing the waters of it to see, you know, if Fusion World content becomes popular on my channel. I'll obviously do more of them. But the first video that I'm going to do is going to be kind of like a deck profile slash gameplay video. And I actually, what's kind of cool on this client that has a feature that I don't think I've really seen with other clients is you can actually go back and see like the previous matches that you have played in, and then you can get your opponent's deck to see the cards that they use. Really cool. So if you haven't downloaded it, I highly recommend you download it and give it a try. But anyway, the first thing I wanted to do is I want to kind of go over my deck really quick. This is the Broly deck. So let me just kind of show everybody what I'm running here. So I'm just waiting to have it all get loaded up. So yeah, this is my deck right here. It's just pretty much, it's a standard Broly build. Now, I did put these two Boss were the card a warm greeting, but I recently just changed them and I didn't actually put the deck back. So you'll see some of those in the gameplay video that I've used that instead of this. But I was just trying this out in a previous game and I edited the deck and I didn't think about, oh, I was going to record and show my deck profile. So that's just kind of a thing I want to mention. But it is a 52 card deck including the leader. So I'm hoping everybody kind of who's watching this kind of knows how to play already, but I'm just going to kind of show my deck right here. It's just a standard Broly build. It's got a couple of different things to it, but that's kind of the deck for that. Now, I'm also going to be showing my opponent's deck, so let's go home here for a minute. Now, here's the cool thing. So if you go to your little player card here and you click on that, and you go to Battle History, and then you go to Battle Record here. Once it's done connecting. Okay, so you see these are all the opponents that we played against, and it tells you if you won or lost, which is kind of cool. Okay, so this is the opponent that we played against, and you could do this deck check thing, and you could actually take a look at the deck that they were using. So they were doing the mini Vegeta deck here. So just to kind of scroll and to show you the deck that I was playing against, this was the exact same deck. They were playing 56 cards in their deck, but so I wanted to show this video in particular, and I actually kind of did a screen capture of the video for the playback, so that's what I'm going to be doing here in a sec. But what I wanted to share with you is that this game was so close that it's like this had to be the first video on my YouTube channel. So I decided to, you know, showcase it, and maybe this will be the beginning of future Dragon Ball Fusion World content on the YouTube channel, but I'm just trying something different to see, you know, if people like this kind of content or not. But anyway, I'm going to switch to the other camera and show the gameplay video. So I recorded it as essentially, I just went on OBS and recorded the game on one of the screens, and so I have it on VLC Media Player. So I'll kind of play the video. I think the game itself is only about 10 minutes. So I'm going to hit the pause button, and if I have some commentary that I want to talk about it, then I'll go ahead and do that. But, oh, and also one other thing. So you'll notice that my green screen is kind of up there, and then I have some of my action figure collection on this side. The glare was really bad in my room, so I wanted something to kind of block that. That's why my green screen is kind of up, and I'm at an angle with my camera, so that's why it's like showing half of the green screen and half of my action figure collection. So I just wanted to do you know, just to block out that glare. So anyway, okay, so let's go ahead and start with the gameplay video. So this is the opponent that I was facing. So let me just get on to it. Okay, so this was my opening hand. I felt like it was a pretty good keep because in this deck, the way I've been playing it is I wanted that you want to have your 4-drop Broly and your 8-drop Broly. So we had our 4-drop right here. We had an 8-drop, potential 2 8-drops here. So I felt like, and Planet Vampa, which is also an important draw card in your deck that you want to keep. So I felt like this hand was a decent keep. If you are wrong and would you mulligan this hand, you know, let me know if you thought this was a wrong decision. But anyway, continuing with the video here. Oh, and also I should note that I was the player going first. Okay, so I decided to charge the 1-drop Goku for my starting turn. And then I decided to play out the other one to get that extra draw. And it was actually kind of nice to draw another 4-drop Broly here because for some reason, if I needed to charge one, at least I knew I had another one in my hand to play on the 4th turn. So that was pretty decent. And we take a damage due to Broly's ability, obviously. Okay, so the opponent decides to play this Girin for their first turn. It pretty much puts a battle card that costs 1 on the bottom of the owner's deck, so he's obviously going to use that. He or she, I don't know, our opponent decides to use the effect of that, and puts the Goku on the bottom of the deck, and then decides to attack us, and we decide to take that damage because Broly wants to awaken as fast as he can, so that's why I decided to take this damage. So I decide to attack back, and you can kind of see after I decide to attack, I take a look at my hand. Obviously, we're not going to combo with anything because we don't really need to. And Planet Vampa on turn 2 is always a decent play. So the announcer, just look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 announcer card with a cost of 4, a non-announcer card with a cost of 4 or less, and World Tournament and special name, and add it to your hand. Place the rest in the bottom, at the bottom of your deck in any random order, or in a random order. So then the opponent plays this card. This is the first time I've actually seen some of these cards because the typical Vegeta Mini build runs a lot of different cards, but the cross arm dive is really interesting. So he was able to find the Jackie Chun with the announcer, and then it was able to play a turn 3 on their turn 2, which I thought was pretty impressive. So I decided the combo here only because I didn't feel like going to 4 life this early because I knew that Jackie Chun would attack for 25 and I wanted to kind of not take so much damage before turn 4. So that's why I decided to combo with it. Or combo against my opponent's leader attack. Now this one I decided to take because 25 seems kind of a lot. So, but we got a super combo out of it, which was pretty good. So I decided to attack, and then obviously I'm going to awaken now. And I don't need to do anything, so they take the damage. And I was actually very lucky to get the Shuddering Roar, so I was able to take out his Jackie Chun. Take out the opponent's Jackie Chun. And draw a card for my troubles, which is always nice, too. Okay, so what I did before is I activated Broly's skill to draw a card to discard a card, and then play out the Chile, which I don't know if it was a good idea to take the 1 damage this early or not with the effect of Chile, but I decided to because I thought more cards was always good, and I wanted to get at 2 life so I could start taking advantage of the 8-drop Broly. And I decided to combo out of this one, which in hindsight, I should have probably taken the damage, but I decided to block because they may play a 3-drop that, you know, might attack for more damage, and then I don't have to discard as many cards, if that makes sense. But, yeah, so I'm getting a little punished for playing that Chile a little early, but I wanted to make use of my energy, and, you know, so that's why I decided to play it last turn. Okay, so we draw what I call Baby Broly, and decide to charge that. And I play the 4-drop, which is really a 7-drop Broly, so I'm able to draw a card with Planet Vampa, attack, KO one of its 1-drops with its effect. And decide to take that damage. And then I decide to use the Broly's effect to draw 1 card, discard a card. And we're going to use his effect that when he attacks, I can KO a Broly character and play a stronger Broly, pretty much. This gameplay video was so crazy. It gets a lot better towards the end, though. Absolute Lightning is a very annoying card against our deck. Alright, so now I'm at that 2 life. Alright, so we play another Broly that when he attacks, he KOs a 1-cost battle card. So I think I decided to take out the Announcer because I believe he has higher defense combo power. So that's why I decided to take him out. And we decide to KO the 4-drop, 7-drop to get the 8-drop out. So you can see that he took some damage. We have a big beefy Broly out, but one thing about this blue deck you have to remember is turn 6 they play a 6-drop Zeno that puts pretty much all cards on the bottom of their deck, so that's something to be kind of wary about when playing against this deck. But of course they had another Absolute Lightning to put my 8-drop Broly at the bottom of the deck. Alright, another Planet Vampa, not too good here, so that'll probably be charged for energy, or you can discard it with the Awakened Broly's effect. Alright, we charge the Planet Vampa. Oh, so also, very important thing to talk about this Broly deck too is there is this 4-drop Broly that I just played that has an effect that you can KO one of your energies to increase his cost by 3 so he can become a 7. You really want to do this on when you have 5 energy, because if you have 4 energy and you play him and you KO, you're going to have 3 energy, and you cannot use your Broly Awakened Leader's effect when you have 3 energy. You need to have exactly 4 energy, and I've lost so many games because I forgot about that. So just wanted to let everybody know not to make that mistake. Okay, anyway. Here we go. Activate Planet Vampa to draw a card. And they decide to combo out of it. Another Planet Vampa, which we don't need that, so that's going to be immediately discarded. Alright, Broly's effect, we're going to get another 8-drop out. It's the same card as before, it's just this one has a different artwork, so... And you can just kind of see we're fighting back and forth here. He has 6 cards in the hand, I have 11. And I attack with my beefy dude, which he's going to take that hit. Alright. And we take some damage. Planet Vampa. Again, not an ideal draw when this late in the game. He has the other Absolute Lightning, which is just so devastating right here. And Emperor Pilaf, who is probably the most annoying card in the game. And I believe it's next turn where the craziness happens. If I remember correctly, but the highlight of the match is going to come up pretty soon. Okay, so I decided to play the 4-drop Broly that when he attacks, you can discard a card, increase his level by 3, and play a 1 cost from your hand for free. So he decides to combo out of that attack. We activate Planet Vampa. And then, so this is the really unfortunate part of the match, is I was not able to find another 8-drop Broly to sacrifice my Broly on the field to get it. So this is going to be kind of a bad turn for us. So I decide to attack. He combos out, which is fine. Alright, the Vegeta Mini Daima, which that card is actually pretty good. And he's going to activate the Effective Leader to put my Broly at the bottom of my deck. And I decided to combo out of that because it was only 5k to not take a damage, so I thought it was worth it. And then he decides to combo for 45k, and I decide to take the hit with 1 life, and we found an 8-drop Broly, which was pretty nice. Would have been nice if we had it last turn. And I drew my 4th super combo in the deck, which is going to be really helpful, what you see here in a little bit. So, again, I can't emphasize, if you're playing this Broly deck, to have 4 energy before you attack. So I'm just drawing like a bunch of cards here, trying to find answers, trying to stack my hand pretty well. So I decided to go in for 30k because I knew he had cards on the field that he can combo out of it. So I just thought, trying to make him use up his resources. Alright, KO my Broly to play the big drop Broly. KO his Vegeta, I believe. Yep. Now we are both at 1 life. So I think this is the turn where it gets pretty spicy. So you guys might pay attention. I might have to put like a chapter marker in the video when I do it. So he decides to combo for 60,000, right? Or maybe it's more than that. 70,000. He combos for 70,000. And I have to obviously get out of this or else I'm going to die. So I super combo and play instant Kamehameha. So my total becomes 55. And then I do a Broly and another 10k combo. Now, the reason why I did this instead of playing another combo, another super combo, the Bulma is a super combo, which if you combo with her, you get an extra 10,000 bonus, which is 20,000 total. So the reason why I didn't play just another super combo, I just wanted to waste 2 cards instead, because I wanted my opponent to think that since they had 7 energy, that I wanted them to go all in to make them think like I didn't have any super combos. And so that's why I decided to block the combo the way that I did. But you'll see the card that they play here shortly. And they have 6 cards in their hand at this point. So they play a peel off. They get another peel off. Play it again. Get another peel off. And now they're playing the Vegeta Double Striker. Alright guys, here's the moment. Check it out. He just wants to try to kill me right now. Combos for a total of 115,000. Super combo. Super combo. Super combo. Combo for 10. Combo for 5. Combo for 5. Combo for 5. And then the instant Kamehameha that puts me at 120,000. So barely pulled that one out of my ass. I was just if you guys could only see the expression on my face when that happened, it was insane. But we fortunately were able to get this one and win the game. But oh my God, it was so close. I couldn't believe it. So anyway, good games to my opponent if they're watching this video. But anyway, so that's what I just wanted to show really quick. That'll be it for my first Dragon Ball Fusion World video. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And let me know what you guys thought. Was there some misplays that I made? Was there stuff that you felt like you could have done better in certain situations? I know there's a lot of people around that played this game longer than I have, so maybe there's some ideal plays that I should have made instead. But anyway, yeah, so let me know. And thank you, everybody, for taking the time to watch this video. And I guess we'll see you next time.